Welcome back. Welcome back to the next part of the show. And now we're gonna read the exam strategy. In the introduction to the essay, you should show that you understand the title of the essay and what the essay needs to cover. You can do one or more of these things. A. Make one or two general statements which relate to the topic and or give some background information. B. Rephrase the statement to show that you understand the main issue. C. Give a brief introduction to both sides of the argument. So, we have read the exam strategy. So, we have three techniques that you can use. You can use two from three of them, or you can use one of them, but you have to include those three things, maybe one of those three things or more than one, but not all, because very stupid when you put three of those things in one paragraph of opening paragraph. So it will be really stupid. So remember that. So now I'm going to read it to you, the first paragraph of an essay, of the essay in the page number 72. So now you can see on the screen, it is better to be an only child than to come from a large family. Discuss. In the past, it was common for married couples to have a lot of children. Nowadays, couples are increasingly choosing not to have children at all, or to have just one child. The question we need to answer is life better for children who grow up without brothers and sisters? So we can see that question is included the main idea, the statements which relate to the topic. So you can choose A and B. Alright? A and B. What is it? Techniques A and B. Make one of the two general statements which relate to the topic and or give some background information. So you can see in the first paragraph, I have read it to you, and also rephrase the statement they given to show that you understand the main issue. So they have used those two techniques, A and B. So we'll answer that. A, B. A and B. Alright. So, number 3. So now we're gonna do the exercise number 3. Alright, quick exercise. Here. Read the essay. Which paragraph puts forward arguments? You can use that as A for the statements in the title. B against the statement. So now we're gonna read the whole essay. Then we will decide which paragraph will be put forward arguments for the statement. You put A for that, and which paragraph had against the statement. You put B for that. So one opening paragraph, two main paragraph, two middle paragraph, two middle paragraphs, and one close paragraph, means the conclusion of the paragraph, the conclusion of the essay. So we have 4 paragraphs in an essay. So remember that. So I'm going to read it to you, the second paragraph. Here. Let's zoom in, shall we? Alright. Quite big. Alright, so maybe we'll put a waste of time on this moment. Okay, so you can see, maybe you can see. You have to be seen. It is hard to deny that children with no brothers and sisters get more attention from their parents than in large families. This can make them feel more confident and secure. It is also true that brothers and sisters in large families often argue a lot. They have to share possessions and living space, a bedroom, for example, and this can lead to conflict. An only child does not face this problem, so you feel free when you're only one child. But on the other hand, children with no brothers and sisters may sometimes feel lonely, as they have no one at home to play with. They have to find friends to play with in their free time, and this may be difficult if they do not live in a large community. It can also be argued that they are often spoiled. Their parents give them whatever they want, so they don't learn to share or to cooperate with other people. So, you have read the two paragraphs, and you can clearly see that the second paragraph, it is hard to deny. That paragraph is to support the statement, and the third paragraph, on the other hand, that paragraph is the against the statement. All right. So, the writer has given us the advantages and disadvantages of being a child, and you can see there has been a lot of reasons to argue with that, and for and against. So you can see arguments. So argument for the statement. Argument for the statement. It is the paragraph 2. And against the statement, paragraph 3. And if you want to know which paragraph is used for the statement and which one is used for against, we will know the first phrase that comes first at the paragraph. Example, in the paragraph number 2, it is hard to deny. That means you are supporting that statement. Alright, you are supporting that statement. So, that is for the statement. And, on the other hand, argue for the statement. So, you can see, when you're writing an essay in the middle paragraph, you have to give the reason why yes and why no. You have to give both, and each argument, each paragraph will have a lot of arguments and reason why do you choose that as an argument for or against that statement. So you have to think of it first, then you make it up in a paragraph to write it. Alright, so so we have finished the exercise number 3. So now later in the next part of the show, I'm gonna read to you the first learner's box in the Unit 7G. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with the next part of the show.